Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a tutorial on how I created this pink hair. Isn't she pretty? And this is on the Strathmore Tone Tan paper, and I've printed this image out as well on the same paper. Now this image is by Marielle de Budek and it is in the set of, what's it called now? Beauty Inspirations, that's it. And these are the pencils that I used, so they are all Polychromos pencils and one Derwent one, so I'll go from the lightest to the dark. So for the lightest we've got the Derwent drawing pencil in Chinese white. I swear by this for a white pencil, it's brilliant. It is a little bit crumbly though, so I wouldn't be too heavy handed. You'll see anyway, I am quite heavy handed and it does crumble a bit, but apart from that, it's a fantastic white pencil. I prefer that over the Luminance white, to be honest, and the Prisma. And then we've got IVORY, which is a cream colour, really pale cream, and I use this for the highlights along with the white. And then the next one is beige red. Now I believe that it's a different name in the older pencils. I can't remember what name it was, but the number is 132 and all the numbers stayed the same. So this is what I used to base all of the hair, and then I go over the top in certain areas as well. And then we've got Dark Flesh 130, this pink, peachy pink, and then Rose Carmine 125 for the darkest shading points. So like here and around here, and I popped a little bit on her eyebrows as well. So let's get started. I'll bring you in and then we'll start off with the base layer. So I think I'm going to start off with this little bun area. We'll do this little section here first. And like I said, I'm going to use beige red. I'm pretty sure that this was named a different colour, because I know that they changed the fonts on the pencils. So I'm only using a very light hand here. Barely even touching the paper, just to get something down. It does help that I've chose to use the tan tone paper with this hairstyle. I have used white paper, but it doesn't stand out as much as using it with the tan tone paper. So this is just to get something down. When I first did this, I was going to use the Zest It to blend it out, but I don't think it needs it. I really don't. Or even the powder blender, with the effect that I'm trying to go for. So just forward and backward motions. And now to the darker one, which is Dark Flesh 130. And then you're starting at the very darkest point and pulling the colour up. As you're doing that, turn the pencil so it keeps that nice sharp point. Just like this. As you get to the end of the point, so I'll start another one here, I'm using a harder pressure, and as it gets to the end I'm lifting the pencil up from the paper, just so it's not causing a really harsh line. And the more that you do this, the more you'll get used to the technique, and it becomes second nature. The Polychromos in particular are very, very good for her, because they do keep such a sharp point. They stay sharper for longer, with them being a harder pencil. But I think if the pencil was any harder than this, I would particularly struggle. It would probably hurt my hand after a bit, but I don't mind these. So harder pressure works at its darkest, and it does help with the grayscale to show you whereabouts the darker shades should be. So if you're not sure, I would really try a grayscale picture to do your practicing on, and then move over to just do your line art. So exactly the same, darker at the top and pulling the colour down. I'm going to add a little bit more here. The trick is to just take your time with the hair, because you can always add a little bit to it and you will really struggle to take that little bit away. If you're using a rubber, you're going to rub out probably more than you would have wanted. And at the very top. And I've missed a little bit here, so I'm going to bring that up ever so slightly. So the next darkest colour, which is the darkest colour of the lot, this is an easy hair colouring with just these, what is it, 4 colours and then a white, which is up to you whether you use, is Rose Carmine 124. And exactly the same technique, but don't pull the colour down as much as you did with the last pink. Oops, a daisy. See, they're a hard pencil and I still managed to snap them. Very heavy handed. And then we're going to go backwards in a minute and do it the opposite way around. So use the lighter colour to the cream, and then possibly, if I'm not happy with it, go the opposite way around again. It's just layering and layering. These lines that you can see that are going up here and here, I am going to go over them a little bit more than the other areas. That's what I did with this one. If I just bring it into frame, I've brought the lines down quite a bit, so I'm going to do the same thing with this one. My fish tank might be pretty loud in the background because I did a whole tank change yesterday, so I've cleaned the filter so it's at its loudest in the bubble machine, but I find it quite relaxing in the background. It's a bit heavy handed there. See, if I try and rub that tiny little bit out now, it might rub out all this area, so I'm not going to do it. I will try and hide that. And bring these lines down. And back in with the middle pink, which is the dark flesh. The aim is I will just want a little bit of the lighter colour poking through in the middle. I don't want a stark line. So let's see if we can add the cream now and see what it looks like. And I think it is literally just called cream, is it? No, it's ivory, sorry, 103. Am I thinking of the Prismacolor? So the way that I'm doing it with this is backwards and forwards. going with the hair. You don't want to go this way or that way. You want to go with the way that the hair is flowing. Don't forget to turn your pencil as well. And I am going to go ahead and add the darker shade again. Just want to deepen some of the areas up. And just a touch more of the middle pink, which is the medium dark flash, sorry. Just a little bit more of this, and then I'm going to bring some white into it, and that'll be this section done. Well, this hasn't took long at all, about 10 minutes to do this quite big section. Right, so the Derwent drawing pencil in Chinese white. Really do recommend these pencils if you're looking for a really nice white. Now I'm not doing as much as I did with the cream. I just want to pop this colour randomly, and I am not using a hard pressure because these will crumble and I don't want to leave like marks on the paper as well. Right, so it does look like she's got a lovely highlight there. See? And what I'll probably do with the rest of it, I will film all of it. I don't know whether I'm going to do it as a time lapse just finishing it, or I might do it as a colouring chat. I'm not sure. But I will put all of the pencil colours down below, and I do hope that that helped. It's the same thing basically for all of the rest of the hair, but let's say that you're doing this bit here, you just want to make sure you're going with the hair strokes. Don't be going sideways or diagonal. You want to go with the stroke of the hair, and then when you get into bits like this where there's a lot more highlight, bring in the colour more. Like I said, I will finish this off on camera, so you will be able to see either, even if it is a colour chat or time lapse, you will be able to see it. But yeah, that's the way that I colour pink hair, and I'm really pleased that I found this combination. I think it's lovely. But thank you for watching. If you did find this video helpful, then please do like it. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.